This is Hoodies. Peace, what's going on? I want to welcome you all back to another dope session of Hoodies the podcast. I'm the host, the God Rashidi, coming at you live from the Skill Suite. We may be not so live, but we coming at you. You dig? Blue. Yo, check it. We're just gonna go ahead and get into this thing. So, listen. My demographics, last time I checked, 25 to 35, 34. But let's keep it funky. Let's just keep it funky. We already know that social media is being used by everybody, all ages. Kids that's probably too young to use it, and older folk. If you're on Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of these older folk twerking and whining, you know what I mean? You know, moving their hips and all. You can hear the click from the hip replacement, all that stuff. Anyway, so this may be for y'all. I was scrolling through the site formerly known as Twitter, right? And I got word. Well, I didn't get word, but I just happened to read that TikTok could possibly be banned in the U.S., right? So I was on Safari earlier, and bear with me real quick. I want to read something to y'all in reference to TikTok, right? Okay, this is from Time. You know, like Time magazine, but this is Time. Check it. Okay, the House Energy and Commerce Committee, led by Chair Kathy McMorris Rogers, Republican Washington, passed a bipartisan bill on Thursday that could force ByteDance, the parent company of TikTok, to sell the video sharing platform or face a ban in the United States. The bill was first introduced in the House on Tuesday by Republican Mike Gallagher. He's a Republican was that Wisconsin, something like that? I don't know. Wyoming? I'm not sure. I don't know the abbreviations for all the states. Y'all probably know. And Republican Raja Krishna Morthy, Democrat, Illinois, right? And is referred to as the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act. Okay? Pressure to regulate TikTok has been mounting in the last year since FBI Director Christopher Wray testified before Congress that the app is a tool of the Chinese government and screams out with national security concerns. Lawmakers worry that the Chinese Communist Party, the CPP, could use TikTok as a tool to help influence the democratic processes of the U.S. by either showing and promoting content that supports its agendas or collecting data on its American users. TikTok has denied sharing links with the CPP. It says the bill comes at an interesting time. Last month, President Joe Biden's 2024 campaign joined TikTok as an apparent attempt to connect with younger voters. Right? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. It says while the bill does not mention TikTok directly, Congressman Gallagher and Krishnamurthy forced heavily on TikTok in their statements about the legislation. Right? And I think Chairman Gallagher quote says, "This is my message to TikTok. Break up with the Chinese Communist Party or lose access to your American users." It's getting a little messy. Says so long as it's owned by ByteDance and thus required to collaborate with the CPP, TikTok poses critical threats to our national security. Right? So that's about all I'm going to go ahead and read from here. Right? Because I really don't give a shit if I'm keeping it all the way funky with you. I don't give a damn. And damn, Unc, because I ain't y'all daddy. You know, my demographic I'm talking to. I ain't y'all daddy. So look at me as Unc. Might be thinking, damn, Unc. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Unc. Just because you don't get no love on TikTok don't mean the rest of us, you know, hey, first of all, chill. I get more feedback, comments, and this, that, and the third on TikTok than I do on Instagram. Better than I've ever did on Facebook when I was on it, on X, the site formerly known as Twitter, and damn sure YouTube. but I just don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't really care. Social media is social media's been kind of crazy for a while for me, right? These community guidelines is crazy. And I'm of the belief that it's all by design, right? You ever wonder how on say the explore page on Instagram, and I'm probably exposing myself, right? I'm probably exposing a lot of us men or people, period. The users who are on Instagram. You ever wonder how it's okay for young ladies? Let me stop with the young ladies, because women of all ages are up there half naked. But you ever wonder how they can wear sheer outfits, be it a teddy or a bikini or whatever, sundress, whatever, see through? You know what I'm saying? Where you can see the nipples. Sometimes with a nipple ring, you can see right through it. They'll also have on something to where you can clearly see the pussy print. Okay, I mean, we can't call it soft porn, but it's definitely, if you can look right through it. Some of these young ladies be on there like fish with a whole fishnet skirt or a fishnet outfit, nothing else on, right? And I'm no prude, you know what I'm saying? And I admit, you know what I'm saying, you scrolling down, just looking at stuff. I admit you scrolling down, you see some tits, you're like, damn, and I may be inclined to click on it. See a little greased up ass, like you may be inclined to click on it here and there, right? And then when you look at it, no matter how much you try to avoid it, right? You happen to click on it one day, and then you start thinking, damn, how the fuck is this allowed? This bitch is damn near naked. If you can see through what she's wearing, you know what I'm saying? You can see the titties. Okay? Now, they may not show the twat open. Trying to make a little makeshift, whatever. You know what a vagina look like. You may not see it spread open, but you'll see the panties in between the lips. It's pretty crazy, right? And then you look at that and you think, damn, that's allowed, right? But say something about COVID, or say something about, say, the government, or say something, post, and when I say something, I mean post something about historical black facts or something, you know, or something, because I've just about seen it all. Say something about anything serious for the most. Say something about health, herbs, you know, things that could make you, that could heal you and make you better. Say, for example, I follow Styles P and his people's Pharmacy for Life, right? And, you know, they got stuff that you can take if you smoke weed, stuff you can take that could help to reduce the risk of cancer, and this, that, and the third with herbs. And they'll take that shit down and say that it is against community guidelines. That's some crazy shit. You say anything historical, meaning say say you make a post about way back when white folks were the slaves of black folk. It's taken down because it violates community guidelines. Now, they won't necessarily take down a post it depends. Now, if you just say something about COVID, there'll be this little banner at the bottom of your post saying that, fact checkers have found this to be false. Or if you want the real skinny on COVID, click this right here. Or in some cases, I've seen some posts where it'll have something about the deaths and health complications that came with getting the vaccine. Now, posts like that will be taken off. The administrators at Instagram will take that shit off because according to them, it goes against community guidelines. Make that make sense, man. How is it that you can't post serious shit, some need to know shit, health shit, history shit, all that shit, but yet TNA is allowed? Young ladies are bouncing with the titties are bouncing, the whole nine, everything, see-through clothing, see-through everything. They got this thing now where they get to talking, and then it's called, I guess, like they want to see if your pause game is good, right? And they're butt ass naked in the little blink. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Stop fronting act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. They're butt ass naked. They're butt ass naked. Did I say there was butt ass naked? Yeah, they are butt ass naked. How is it that is okay? How is it that's perfectly fine? That's perfectly okay. How is that not against community guidelines? Now, if that's not a clear example of how this shit is designed to be this way, and you might be thinking, how is it designed? How is it? Oh, another thing. I've seen clips on the gram where folk have gotten shot. They've shown folk getting shot up on there. If you scroll through there, if you're a scroller, you know what I'm talking about. They'll show folk getting shot, killed on the gram. How is that not against community guidelines? That shit is by design. A little before I get to my point, a little while ago, I did this one podcast called Energy Snitch. And in this podcast, I was talking about how a lot of these young gun owners be running around here with their firearm dangling around in their pocket instead of getting a holster. So while I was saying that, in this particular episode, there was some young men. It wasn't pointing a gun at the camera. I wasn't glorifying gun violence or anything like that, just to show that video as an example of how young men aren't necessarily responsible with their firearm. And that video was taken down. It was taken down because, you guessed it, I violated community guidelines. I violated that, and they took that shit down. So about the design thing, I am of the belief, all you gotta do is just take a look. It's tits and ass all over. And I'm sure that's not the same for everybody. Because, okay, so I have a separate page for my chess club. And then there's another page for Hoodies the Podcast. Now, I don't really see that much of it there. It's mostly cars. I click and watch a lot of cars, stance cars, and just cars that's tricked out in the whole nine because I want to do some things to my whip. So there's a lot of that. But there's still some TNA there. T and A like a motherfucker. How is it that is okay? Right? And real information goes against community guidelines. And I say that it's all by design, right? Because, okay, so if they, them, the establishment, let's say the government, whoever, the higher ups, there's some folk, big brother, whatever name you want to give it, give them, give they, whatever. Okay, my office hours are from 9 to 5. Now, what are my office hours? All right. Shout out to the dude who played Big Red, 5 Heartbeats. Anyway. So what I was saying was, okay, so think about it. If you, say you a young man or just any man, right? If you go on the gram and all you see is tits and ass, tits and ass, tits and ass. Okay, when you see a woman scantily clad, you thinking about sex. You think about sex, there's an erection coming. Okay? Okay, and we already know this ain't science class. We already know that once the blood leaves, the blood has to leave the head to go to the dick in order for there to be an erection. You see what I'm saying? So if you so there's this hypersexual energy on the gram. Same thing on TikTok and same thing on X. If everything is hypersexualized. So if you think about sex, you think about pussy, and you sliding up in these DMs, and a lot of this, and beware, young dudes, young nephews and nieces, beware, because a lot of them pages that's probably AI. Some of them broads probably not even real. Some of it's probably AI. A lot of that AI be looking real on the motherfucker. Some of it you can tell, some of it you can't. You know what I'm saying? Some of these pages are really the page owner is really a dude. You understand what I'm saying? And they just got a page full of women. You understand what I'm saying? It's to keep your mind distracted. Looking at ass, looking at titties, looking at pussies, to keep you distracted. And for you women, for you nieces, for all you women out there, it's to keep your mind on thinking of how many likes can I get on this next video? How many likes and comments and DMs can I get on this next picture when I really twerk and showing my titties? You know what I'm saying? So think about it. If a man's mind is constantly thinking about sex, he ain't thinking about nothing serious. If a woman's mind is constantly thinking about the next piece of content that she can show of her ass, probably wanting to top the last one, she's not thinking about nothing serious. Yeah, it's a distraction. It's by design. It's to keep you distracted and not think about nothing serious. Meanwhile, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do to you, to us. Because we're all guilty of it. I'm guilty of it too sometimes. Obviously. It's by design, fam. They want us distracted. They want your vibration low. That's a low vibration. It don't take a lot to get an erection. It don't take a lot for a woman to take her clothes off. To be honest with you, I almost feel sorry for some of you sisters. I feel sorry for y'all. And I feel sorry because a lot of y'all be actually thinking that shit is a flex. You really think it's a flex to be walking in slow motion, wearing a see-through dress, makeup done up, diamond necklace, this, that, and the third, expensive bag, you know what I mean? Toes done up, everything. But you butt-ass naked. Or you got on some real short skirt and it's in slow motion, your ass is bouncing here and bouncing there. Y'all really think that shit is a flex? Y'all really think that shit is a flex? It's really gotta suck. Right? It's gotta suck. It's gotta suck to be a woman. You know what I mean? To just look in the camera. Titties and shit out. And you've got absolutely nothing to say. Nothing to offer. But your body. Listen, if DMs, because none of the dudes in your DM, if you're one of the women who get down like that, none of the DMs that you get are of a man wanting to marry you. And if he is talking about wanting to marry you, I guarantee you he's not serious. The DMs of men wanting to fly you out, it's all they want to do is fuck. In case you didn't know that, all they want to do is fuck you. They want them yams. You understand? Make no mistake about that. You put it out there, men are going to want it. Ain't none of them trying to marry you. Don't think for 2 seconds that they are. But listen, if that's what you're looking for, then if you are well aware of that and that's what you're looking for, and say that page is just to take people to your OnlyFans account where they can see you naked for real, and say it's making you money. Now, if that's the plan, then it ain't a whole lot I can say. If it's making you money, it really ain't a whole lot I can tell you. I can tell you that it's fucked up, but if it's making you money and paying your bills, then I'm going to go ahead and shut up about it. You understand what I'm saying? But for those of you who don't, yo, and age don't even matter. Listen, some of you sisters are up there and okay, so you're up there under the guise of, oh, I'm 52 or I'm 62 or I'm 70 and I'm still looking good. I mean, but it looks halfway decent because you got on a wig and some makeup. Take the wig and makeup off, boo boo. Take that off and talk that shit. Now, y'all ain't gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. Ain't no money in that. There's no money in that. But that ass, I feel, and listen, I feel sorry for you young men too. I feel sorry for us all, man. I feel for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Social media, people say it's just social. Nah. I am of the belief now that it's more than just social media. Social media is shit. It's damn near life now. It influences everything in one fashion or another. It ain't all sexual, but social media ain't just social media. Social media, it's the new newspaper. You want to know what's going on here, what's going on there? I know that there's a genocide going on in the DRC, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. I know that through social media. You know what I'm saying? I know that apparently there's a lot of people who are upset with Israel over the things that are popping off with them in the Palestine. And that's another thing. Speak on that in a way that isn't favorable with the establishment. And your shit will be taken down once again for violating community guidelines. Right? But I know what's going on with that via X, Instagram, and whatever else. It's the new newspaper. You understand? So, if you find yourself wondering, like me, how the fuck is all of it? How is this? It's by design. See, if you find yourself at a loss for words at what you see, it's by design. It's by design. A lot of this shit is fake as hell. It's fake as hell. It's fake. It's fake. So much so, again, say something real. Say something real. You ever notice all that silly shit? Silly shit. People love it. It is loved. It's like reality TV. Show up on reality TV making sense. Making sense and using your senses and being sensible. It gets you out of there. You ain't no fun. You ain't no fun to watch. People didn't tune in to watch you make sense. They want to see that ratchet shit. They want to see dysfunction. Because that's where the money is. That's entertainment now. Our dysfunction, we perpetuate it. Our dysfunction, we're using it as entertainment. Entertainment. And I would say it's a shame, but it's been like this. All it's done over the years, over the many years, in fact, is just change form. Okay? It's just changed form. Because, listen, this has been going on since the days of Patrice Lumumba. Okay? He had a hand in freeing the Congo from Belgium. Got him out of there. This has been going on since the days of Robert Nesta Marley, also known as Bob Marley. You saw what happened to him. They rushed his crib. And if you are a conspiracy theorist, the government has something to do with that. I don't have to tell y'all about Brother Malcolm and Brother Martin, do I? Say something real and much needed. Talk about herbs and cures. Hey, get your ass the fuck out of here. Fuck around and talk about that shit if you want to. That's why this whole thing I was saying earlier is fake. And I kind of got sidetracked, but let me get back on it. All of this shit is fake. It's freedom of speech, freedom of press. It's fake. And that's by design. Man, it ain't no freedom of speech. Or maybe they should add some more to it. Add some more to it. Say freedom of speech. Just know that certain things you say will get you fucked up. If you say, I got the cure for cancer, I got the cure for AIDS, I got the cure for herpes, I got the cure for this, that, and the third, high blood pressure. Shit. I guarantee you. Shout out to Charles Barkley. That you will find yourself in the river belly up. Okay? I already said in the last episode, there's no money in the cure. Listen, if we can give you just enough to keep breathing, then you'll keep coming back. If we can just give you a Band-Aid over a sore, okay, that won't heal, I'm going to keep giving you a Band-Aid because you're going to keep coming back for a fresh Band-Aid. But if I cure you, you're going to scab up and heal and I'll never see you again. Where's the money in that? Where's the money in that? If I cure you, where's the money in that? I make more money in giving you just enough to function, just enough to keep living, just enough to keep taking your money. Never enough to be 100% cured. Please. We'll keep you we'll keep you alive just enough. We don't want you to die either because ain't no money in you dying either. Unless we talking about population. And that's something else. That's something else different. But a lot of this shit is fake. Freedom of press. Yeah. Fuck around and print whatever you want. Go ahead. Print whatever it is you want. You will get fucked up. It's all an illusion. It's fake. And once again, it's by design. We ain't free either. Freedom is not free. Man, please. They could cut off water supply right fucking now. All these cellular towers, we're done. Half of us, myself included, half of us don't even memorize phone numbers anymore outside of our own. We're not free. We're not free and we're not safe. We are caught up in the illusion of safety, the illusion of freedom. Yeah, man. Yeah. And fellas, just like I was talking about, I feel sorry for the ladies who think that walking around naked and half naked is a flex. And how, when you move like that, men gonna come at you, gonna come at them for sex. Because you're putting it out there, that's what you're advertising. Same thing with you, brothers. You show all the money. I ain't about to do that, but you know what I'm talking about. Y'all got the little rainbow, the little crescent of money, showing that, whatever. Showing off the jewelry. You know what I'm saying? The foreign car, the foreign clothes, the expensive clothes, sneakers, the whole nine. Listen. You don't even have to flash money for real. All you got to do is just take a picture in some foreigns and expensive clothing and jewelry. Yeah. They're going to hit your DMs, fam. And you know who'll hit your DMs? Broads who want a piece of that. Broads who want to finesse you for it. Broads who want to be flown out. All this just by design. And then there's enough people who do it that inspire you to do the same thing. That's the reason why. Listen, a lot of these young ladies are influenced by the female rappers. it's been like that. And a lot of these young men are influenced by the male rappers. These rappers are fronting anyway. But y'all eat it up. I get it. I ate it up too. When Onyx was big, I shaved my head. I wish I had a picture of that, but I don't. My old man might have a picture. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, man. We're so fucked. We're so cooked. We are so cooked. But yeah, man. If you ever finding yourself wondering why things are the way they are, and it's bizarre and fucked up, it's by design. It's by design. It's meant to be that way. There's a system, and it's profitable. It ain't going in our pocket. Whoa, hold on. I was about to say it's not going in our pocket, but remember, I made a podcast, or not podcast episode called 10%er. I was scammed. Black Lives Matter. Them 3 women, they scammed a shitload of black. Well, actually, it wasn't necessarily them. They were just tools, pawns, if you will. White folk really scammed us. They just used black faces to do it. I said that way before that clip in the last episode with Candace Owens saying it. We're being misled, hypersexualized, used, scammed. Oh man. We're getting it all. Gotta stay woke out here. Gotta keep your head on a swivel. For real. I don't trust no fucking body. And once again, I only trust people as far as I can throw them. I just trust people to be who they are. Dead ass. Word. Before I get out of here, man, I just want to say thank y'all for watching once again. Another episode, just watching me sit here, and ramble and go on about things that's on my mind. I've gotten real used to podding without paper. You know what I'm saying? And as much as sometimes I'll be wanting to come with more upbeat things to talk about, that's just not where my head is. That's just not where my head is. I would be fronting. I would just be fronting for clicks and likes and shit. And that's not the type of time that I'm on. I don't need the clicks and likes and shit. I would like them, but I don't need it. This ain't my livelihood. I don't get paid off this. You know what I'm saying? I got a day job, you dig? So, but anyway, man, thank y'all for watching. Thank you for stopping by again. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm the God Rashidi, and this is Hoodies, man. Peace. Hey.
Subscribe to this channel. Over and out.
This is Hoodies.